Chiodos too.
I'm never coming back. So once resistance to the lines of the highway. There's a danger in the safety. You never thought this was gonna last. I always knew we never took it back. I always knew. I always knew. It seems we're never coming back. It feels we're never coming back. Turn your backs and you knew it wouldn't last. There were the words that you placed on your basket. It seems we're never coming back. It feels we're never coming back. Turn your backs and you knew it wouldn't last. There were the words that you placed on your basket. Turn my eyes and a smile. As I flicker of the fire. You always said this never hurt you. I always said you were a liar. With all the towers and the wires, still lots of little silence. Too much of my connection. One more steps of motion now. I always knew. I always knew. Your sins were never coming back. Your feels were never coming back. To the past and you knew it wouldn't last. There were the words that you placed on your basket. Your sins were never coming back. And your feels were never coming back. To the past and you knew it wouldn't last. There were the words that you placed on your basket. Steadfast like what you never matter. Was it up? Forget about the sadness. You always said she should've tried crying. Let me think. I see us lying down. Phoenix, let's jump! 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 Arizona, how are you guys tonight? I think you guys know this. This is one of our favorite places in the fucking world. We always just feel a little bit better, a little bit weirder, and a little bit crazier in the desert. So thank you guys so much for checking us out. We appreciate it very much. All we want to do tonight is one fucking thing. We want to play non-stop, classic, throwback, emo fucking bangers. So let's forget about what's going on up here. Forget about what's going on out there. And let's definitely forget about what's going on right here. And let's remember the reason that we love underground music. And that's the fact that it makes us feel better. So forget about whatever's going on in your life. We all met tonight to get into this room, to sing songs, to dance, to scream, to be fucking crazy, just for a couple of hours. We might have to work tomorrow, but we don't have to work right fucking now, alright? So pretend like you're a kid again, for God's sakes. Remember this music for the first time, right here and right now. It's 2003 again. Emo is not a word, but we're gonna make it a fucking word tonight. Let's go, we're Hawthorne Heights, let's fucking go! We fall to the dust. We run like in the fires. That's everything we touch. There's no one left to trust. We're all out of luck. We run like in the fires. That's everything we touch. I miss you most on winter mornings as we tread the blue evenings. We drag into the cold dark with fingers crossed. I follow your eyes to avoid from getting lost. Just to survive, we do what we can. We read the maps and signs, and we make the plans. By art design, write it down, get me by the worst times in my life. Let's pretend this is the ending to the message I was sending. And all I had was a memory of what was, and let's pretend it never mattered to us. But I hope this message finds you out. Never thought I'd live down. Was it a dream and what is real? Will everything real? And I hope this message finds you out. Never thought I'd live down. Was it a dream and what is real? Will everything feel? Thank you guys so much, man. A lot of energy there in the middle. I know you guys want to fucking dance. So one of the things we've been talking about when we first got asked to do this tour, we knew who Chiodos was, obviously. We've seen them many, many times. And then we found out who the other bands were. The Callous Boys and the Buren. And then we thought, holy fuck, why'd they ask us? Because we feel remotely Disney on this lineup. So we thought, we got two choices. We either start detuning our guitars and start screaming a hell of a lot more than we scream, or we realize that we are just the emotionally fucking heavy band on the stage. And that's all we've ever wanted to be. So thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of time with us. We've gotten to know a lot of you guys over the years, and the whole reason that that we play music is to just feel better for a little while. I just gotta tell you guys that you guys are the greatest fucking generation to walk the earth so far. You're the first people who had to live and die by the fucking internet. And you guys have figured out how to make it your own. You figured out how to code songs into MySpace. You figured out how to shut shit down. You figured out how to take an entire genre of music that used to be played in basements and places like Bonafide Arts, and you skyrocketed it to places like fucking arenas. That was you guys. So all of that shit that your parents told you about being terrified and that you guys were stuck in some sort of weird fucking phase, all you did was prove them wrong. Because phases don't last 20 years. So when you go home tonight, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your grandparents that this is a goddamn lifestyle. And none of us are gonna change. So, we've all tried to avoid becoming lame like our parents. And the only way to do that is to understand that you guys are gonna live a long time. But, once you turn 30, shit gets real fast. So we're gonna play a song right now, not for emo kids, but for emo adults. This shit's gonna hit different. So, we would like to welcome you to your last 60 years on Earth. And for the next 16 years, you have nothing but what we call constant dread. So let's live in misery together. Let's fucking go, Phoenix. Let's fucking go. Breaking down Arizona suns. I can see the colors spiral out, nowhere left to run. Don't leave so soon when the darkness closes in. Look out bright, I'm sorry it's the end. All I hear is please go away. One step right away, so much concentration. Just bury my bones off the coast of a western shore. Down in the foam, I sink like a stone, lost on the ocean floor. It's killing me to know, it's killing me again. Haven't let you down now. Will I let you down? This is the way. What's the way? So much confusion. forwards. She keeps repeating on the TV. She said she's right here. She's the darkest thing. Saying goodbye. This time, the same old story. Saying goodbye makes me feel like saying sorry. Saying goodbye. This time, the same old story. Saying goodbye makes me feel like saying sorry. Saying sorry and falling apart. I wish we knew this from the start. Saying goodbye's the hardest part. I wish we knew this from the start. Let's go, Arizona! Saying goodbye, this time, the same old story. Saying you cry, makes me feel like saying sorry. Saying goodbye, this time, the same old story. Saying you cry, makes me feel like saying sorry. Saying goodbye, this time, this time. Saying you cry, makes me feel like saying sorry. Thank you guys so much. So I think one of the reasons that I love this area so much, Arizona, is because it looks exactly the opposite like where we're from. When I look out, I see the mountains, I see the desert, I see fucking cactus. It reminds me of the polar opposite. It reminds me of what a movie looks like or something like that, because we're from the Midwest. And I have to tell you, it looks fucking terrible. How many of you guys have had your heart broken by your parents? How many of you are children of divorce? Me too. I think that's probably why we connect. The very first time that I had my heart broken, I was in middle school. And when my parents were supposed to try to teach me how to become the person that I am, they were too busy falling apart and being selfish. I need to let you guys know that that's the reason that these songs sound this way. And that's the thing that I've been running from my entire life. And that's what emo and that's what music is to me, is a way to make myself feel better. And I hope for just a couple of minutes you can feel better every once in a while by listening to these songs. The most important part though, is that you guys have total control. You don't have to become your parents. You can love your person with all of your heart. You can raise your kids better. You can treat your kids better than you were treated. We have got to work on leaving this place better than we found it. That's our only job as humans. So love whoever you love unconditionally. Close your eyes and hold them tight. Just because your parents fucking suck, doesn't mean you have to suck. We can be the best generation. We can be the best fucking parents. We can raise the best children. That's what this is all about. So we're gonna play a song for you guys right now about the first time that I spent a summer alone when I was in 6th grade. I moved from Atlanta, Georgia to a small town in West Virginia and I didn't know anybody. I talked different, I looked different. I knew that I was going to be fucking bullied. And that summer I looked out into the sky and I saw flickering lights. And I thought it was my hope fading away. I thought that everything was lost. That's when I discovered Midwest fireflies. Lightning bugs, they're real. And every single summer, I look out and I expect them to come save me, just like they saved me in 6th grade. And that's what hope is. We don't have to live for yesterday. We're living for fucking tomorrow. I hope you guys understand that you've already made it through the hardest times in your life, and now you're thriving. So let's fucking thrive. Let's live in this misery together, and let's kick the fucking shit out of it. There are cop cars everywhere outside, and I hope it's because of this speech I'm giving right now. So let's all live a better life together. We love you guys so much. This song is called Hard to Breathe. You guys in the middle are killing it. Keep fucking dancing, baby. Keep fucking dancing. I saw the glimmer of a silhouette. The part of me that died had just come back. Empty visions in the parking lot. I spent my whole life lying. I just got caught. Cold dark by the riverside. I search for answers at night. I got nowhere to hide. Got bruises beneath these ripped up jeans. I'm tired of this so alive. Where were you when I needed you the most? When it got dark and I got cold. You never remembered I got cold. Streetlights sing just like I curse. You always seem to make things worse. Now we're standing on the ground. Streetlights sing fast asleep. I spent my summers catching fireflies. The part that flickered bright that just now died. My innocence stopped making sense. I got no place left to go. Where were you when I needed you the most? When it got dark and I got cold. You never remembered I got cold. Streetlights sing just like I curse. Always seem to make things worse. Now it's getting hard to breathe. Streetlights sing fast asleep. Streetlights sing with the flashlights. Bring you home, bring you home. Streetlights sing with the flashlights. Bring you home, bring you home. Where were you when I needed you the most? When it got dark and I got cold. You never remembered I got cold. Streetlights sing just like I curse. You always seem to make things worse. Now it's getting hard to breathe. Streetlights sing fast asleep. Now it's getting hard to breathe. Streetlights sing fast asleep. Streetlights fast asleep. It's going down into the darkness of your thoughts. Hurry up now, we're waiting for us to fall. I found the pieces now. A broken mirror in your mouth. Silence is black. As she walks towards the light. And I know I'm outside of your window with my radio. Sleep well while you're open, so I can see you breathing. I follow. You just wait until I outside of your window with my radio. You are the only station. You play the song I know. Come on, you. Seriously, one of my favorite fucking cities in the world is right here. And you guys live here. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us tonight. All we need is another 3 minutes. And all we need is for you guys to pretend like you're young again. I know you might be feeling a little bit fucking shot already. But I want you to remember the time where you used to stand outside in the Arizona sun at Warped Tour for 12 fucking hours. Your mom only gave you 20 bucks. You were supposed to buy water. You bought one fucking band t-shirt. You dehydrated all day long. We know those days are gone. And we know that tomorrow you will need fucking a leave. We know that you will need Pedialyte. And we want to embrace your 30s with you right fucking now, alright? But I do see some young people in here, and I want to say the next generation of emos in this goddamn room right now. We're raising emo kids tonight, and that's all we've ever wanted, alright? So, let's teach these young emo kids how our old emo asses used to do it. Don't be lazy, scream, sing, dance, mosh, whatever. And let's do it right fucking now. Alright man, we're Hawthorne Heights, we love you very much, let's fucking go! Don't be afraid to sing, we can't hear you. It's hard to feel like I don't care at all. Where you are and how you feel. What these lights are, that's these wheels. Keep rolling on and on and on. Slow things down, no speed them up. Not enough for way too much. How are you? Sing it! Chiodos is up next. I'm gonna go back to the merch table. If anybody needs a fucking hug, come right back there. Just you, Phoenix, let's go!